Hi everybody. So I thought I would do the trying to conceive tag. Thought it'd be kind of fun, and where some of you who don't know me can get to know my trying to conceive journey a little bit more. Okay, so here's the questions, and I've got them written down because I couldn't remember all of them. It's quite a list. Anyway, how long have you been trying? 6.5 years. Yeah, quite a long time. How many kids do you want to have? We'll take anything we can get. I basically grew up as an only child up until I was 9, and that's when my little sister was born. So, I wouldn't mind our children having other siblings. My husband, he comes from a pretty big family. So, how old are you and your husband? I am 32, well, almost 32, and my husband is going to be 34. What are some crazy things you do while trying to conceive? Well, we've done some pretty crazy stuff over the last 6.5 years. We've tried, pretty much every herbal remedy that's out there on the market, with the exception of a few that are on the more expensive side. We've tried, some fertility treatments. We've, elevated the hips and stood on my head and all that kind of stuff. And I think one of the ones that we've tried that a lot of people frown on, I guess, is that we've used egg whites as a lubricant, because I heard that helps. So it's not really gross as you would think. So anywho, does your husband know all about your cycle? He doesn't know all the fine details of it or how fertility really works, but he has tried to educate himself a little bit, and he knows when my monthly starts, because I kind of let him know that, well, we're not pregnant again. Have you been diagnosed with any kind of infertility? Yes, I have been diagnosed with PCOS, and it's pretty bad. I don't ovulate on my own that I know of, or if I do, I can't really pinpoint it that well. What keeps you busy in the 2-week wait? I don't really have a 2-week wait necessarily unless we are using fertility treatments. What I do to keep myself busy in general, just so I don't go crazy, while trying to conceive, is just things that other people do. I read books, I do crafts, play with my dog, spend time with my husband, things like that. What day do you normally ovulate? There again, I can't really answer that question just because there is no normal for me. Okay. What sex are you hoping for? Honestly, I could care less either way. I'd love to have a little girl, but I'd also love to have a little boy. So I'm not really particular, in either one of those. How many preggo books do you have? I have a lot. I have, several baby name books because I used to collect them. I also have a bunch of what to expect when you're expecting, and what to expect when you're not expecting. A bunch of infertility books, different baby parenting and pregnancy books. How many HPTs do you have? How many HPTs do you go through in a cycle? I try not to waste them just because they can get pricey, but I have started ordering them on Amazon, the internet cheapies, just because I don't feel like I'm wasting money that way. But I can go through, like I said, I try not to waste them, so maybe 1 or 2 a cycle. What have you already bought for this baby and pregnancy? We have a lot of baby stuff. For one, we had an adoption failure, so I have a lot of stuff from that I can't bear to get rid of. You know, we have a lot of cloth diapers, we have clothes, bedding, furniture, you know, things like that. What themes or designs do you like for a nursery? If we have a boy, we're most definitely going with a baseball theme. My husband is a humongous Texas Rangers fan, so absolutely it's going to be a baseball theme room if we have a boy. For a girl, the design that we picked for the baby that we were hoping for was just kind of a generic pink and you know, multicolored polka dot kind of theme. That way we can add things to it, whatever we wanted. Do you plan on doing pregnancy blogs when you get pregnant? Absolutely. If I'm blessed to, you know, be able, you know, to get pregnant, then absolutely. Who are your favorite moms and parents to watch on YouTube? Well, of course, the members of 5 Waiting Wombs. You know, we've got Jessica, Gabby, Melissa, Nikki, and Nicole. Love all of them girls, so I love watching all their channels, and I'll, you know, in the description below, I'll provide links to their channels, as well as the main 5 Waiting Wombs channel. Now, there's also, you know, several other people on YouTube that I also watch, you know, like Carla, the Bubble Lush. You've got Amy Turtle Ames. You know, both of those used to be on the 5 Waiting Wombs too, so of course I still follow them. The Shea Tards, love them. Nalt, you know, he's kind of crazy, and he features some of his kids on his channel too. Anywho, how do you want your labor and birth plan to go? Honestly, I mean, you can kind of get a general idea of how you want things to go, but when it really comes down to it, pregnancy and labor and all that is pretty unpredictable, so there's really no point in, you know, hashing it all out, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay, that's it. That's all the questions for the TTC tag, and also in the description below I will leave all these questions, so if you guys want to, you know, participate in this Trying to Conceive tag, then anybody watching this, you know, please, you know, go ahead and do that, because it's kind of fun. So, anyway, I hope to be making some more videos for this channel again, and please subscribe. I appreciate it. Alright guys, well thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.